This is an area where a brutal killing of 4 kids, allegedly by their own mother, took place, I think, last week. Today, the funeral is underway. But now I'm joined by the Premier of the Eastern Cape, Dr. Oscar Mabuyane, just to tell us about his feeling about what is going on in this province. Because this seems to be the trend whereby we're seeing mass killings. But in this case, I don't think we need to see such incidents.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very sad day, very sad moment, not only to this family, but the entire community here, the entire province, as well as the entire country. It's shocking. We've seen incidents that have been happening, people committing suicide, sometimes taking lives of their kids, but not at this magnitude, in the way that this has been actually done. So clearly it speaks volume, speaks a lot about challenges that our communities are going through. It's a societal problem. It's a reflection of the moral decay that we're witnessing every day in our society. Yes, the challenges of mental health, depression and other things might also be contributing. But what is shocking is that we grew up in these areas, people were struggling, really struggling. Without anything that we see in these days, our kids are supposed to be protected. Our kids are supposed to be enjoying the constitutional rights they have, family care, love, family protection. It can't be like this. But it's going to be difficult to protect kids from their parents because they stay with their parents. So we're just calling community that let's be very much observant. When we see some of these funny tendencies, especially if there's history, to individuals concerned, let's be quick in reacting to that. Government has got all support, all systems. We're working on providing psychosocial support to our people, protect them at all. We can take kids if a parent is feeling under pressure. Don't kill our kids, don't destroy them. They are our future. We need to have them for our future. You might be killing a policeman, a policewoman, soldiers to protect our country, even the presidents and premiers. So if you feel like you can no longer handle the situation you have with your kids, give them to government, donate them to government. Government will find solutions to that. So we're calling our communities to that, and we're seeing all these things. We are paying our kids to study free in our schools. We're feeding them in our schools. We're providing them scholar transport. So these are things that have never existed before. Our parents should always be optimistic, should always look beyond this mountain, should always broaden their horizon. You might be struggling now, but that doesn't guarantee that it's your condemnation. So you will be relieved as long as you have got kids as a blessing from God. So we really, really want to appeal to our community. We should not be having all these things that are happening, whether you talk about this situation or you talk about what has happened in Mthatha, where the mourning family will just be also gunned down the way that we have seen there. We are condemning all these incidences. We can't really coexist with criminality of this magnitude in our province. We are not used to this. And of course, thugs and criminals are our sons and daughters. They are actually in mobility, moving between the provinces. They commit crimes in other provinces. They come and hide here. We are vulnerable as a province, but we are upping the game. And I've spoken to police, I've spoken to the Minister of Police, calling for the national attention so that we stop this movement of thugs in our province. So you are seeing haste all of a sudden in our province because these thugs are moving all around. So we must stop these things. We must uproot it, and we call everyone, civil society, traditional leaders, let's not allow thugs to exist and terrorize our communities anymore.